My art career failed. It actually tanked pretty bad a few years ago, and I'm going to go ahead and give you 5 reasons why while I repaint an old Krampus print that I did a few Christmases ago. Anyways, enjoy. Here we go. Alrighty, reason number 1, no direction. I had no idea how I was going to succeed, and it really is that simple. No solid plan, too overwhelmed with all the options to really even pick one. I dabbled in a little bit of everything and gave up really quickly when it didn't work. Please do not do this. I couldn't even tell you how many pages and projects I've announced, and then 3 months later they're abandoned. You can avoid this by being true to what you love to do, and don't feel pressured to be everything and everywhere at once. Pick 1 or 2 channels you feel really strongly about and research every creator in your field that you look up to. Who's their audience? What does their content look like? Why do you like their content? Pay attention. Actively seek to learn new things every single day, guys. Reason number 2, and I'm really not proud of this one. There was a point where my career was sinking so badly and the algorithm had pulled me under so much that all I wanted to do was desperately make money with my art and hurry and quit the serving industry. I began taking on projects I wasn't interested in, catering to what I thought my audience wanted, and making art that I had no feelings about, and even rushing to promote products and services that were a desperate plea for help. I was convinced I'd fail, and I just wanted to make it as a full-time artist no matter what it took. And when you promote products that you don't even believe in, your audience is going to see that. Your art's going to reflect everything that you feel. So please remember that. The lesson here is to never forget why you started your creative journey in the first place. When the only reason to keep going is money and success, you've already lost, my friend. If you have an authentic love for the work you do, I promise success will prevail. Just keep going. Reason number 3, the job before the job, turning my entire mindset upside down. The best advice I've ever heard as an up-and-coming artist is do the job you want as if it's already your job. I was so discouraged that I started drawing less, and my inspiration was completely lost. I let personal matters take priority over what I was passionate about. Anytime I took a cut from work to draw or spent all day drawing, I felt horribly guilty, as if I was just wasting time and dawdling around. It wasn't until I became determined to make a schedule for my art and addressed it as my job before I was even getting paid that things started to shift. I arranged social plans around work and even mentally clocked in and out every day as if it was my day job. From 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., I sat myself down every day to work on my social media presence, technical skills, and production speed. If it isn't your full-time job yet, start pretending. One day it actually will be, I promise, guys. Just fake it till you make it. Reason number 4, rule of thirds. Another valuable piece of advice I've received in this journey is regarding the rule of thirds. Not the composition method, but the failure scale. 1/3 of the time you should be doing exceptionally well. 1/3 of the time you should feel stagnant, and the other third of the time, guess what? You should be failing. If you aren't failing, you aren't growing. The problem was that I expected way too much from myself. And of course, no likes, comments, shares, or any interaction on a piece of work can be very crippling. Less commission work or an event in life that puts us behind can make us feel like, well, we'll never get back to where we were. But that's such a natural part of the journey, and it's all a very nonlinear process. And you have to keep getting back up when you fail. Don't let a few bad posts undermine the success that you have seen, because I did, and because of it, I essentially completely gave up. Don't be like me. All right, number 5, engage with your community. I became so depressed and angry with my lack of success that I completely shut myself off from the art community and the physical community around me as well. I only focused on wanting others to engage with me that I completely forgot to initiate the engagement I wanted to see. Opportunities don't just happen, they're made. And a lot of my commissions come in through Facebook and Insta, but an even bigger chunk happen in person. Not only that, but it's so important to support other creators. We all want to eat. Let's eat at the same table. Don't shut yourself out, because then you're cutting yourself off from all of the opportunities that you can have. Well, those are my tips. I hope you enjoyed. I know they are a lot more mental than they are technical, but your mental is your foundation, right? You cannot build a house without a foundation, house being your career. If you have any more tips, please leave them down below. I would love to hear them. I'm not good at closing out videos, so I hope you have a good night, guys, and I'll see you later.